position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on another SEC rival, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So South Carolina's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. Looking down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Reels it in down the left side. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Gamecocks are rolling down the field. They'll move the tight end. They're going to run it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. It's a draw. Can't get him to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gamecocks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. The give to the back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Gamecocks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
No bones about it on that 3rd down and goal. You knew exactly what they're doing. We're not kicking field goals. We're here for touchdowns, and it is a physical run. He lowers his shoulder right between the tackles, gonna get in the end zone. Way to start this football game for this offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Auburn's offense will have its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So here comes the Auburn offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's loose. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big 1st down.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got the 1st down and more. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Will took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, Dave.
And if this offense, Jess, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys because they're about to punch this thing in the end zone.
He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Wide receiver going in motion. They want to run this quarterback. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'll try to pound their way in. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They're going to run it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Here's a heat. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. The give to the back. Fights off a defender. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to hit the sideline on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. A really disappointing end of that last drive, Dave. He's got it on the outside. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. The give out of the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to fire. Finds his man down the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Kansas is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's a close one.
Turning it on! Lowers that another broken tackle. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, he leaves it with the back. Jukes his way for more. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And to get rid of it quickly.
If this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. They couldn't do it on that last play.
Quickly to the tight end. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Firing to the right, complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So an 82-yard drive there, and they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Running behind that left side. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put in play from the 41 on first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. There he goes. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Finds his big tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Right on the money. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. They'll go back to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Gets it out fast. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires to the end zone. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? To the air on 1st down. And the quarterback pulled up to and sacked at the 12.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Pat Dye Field in Jordan-Hare.
We've got a good one going here in the third quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Kick is in the air. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Gives it on the option. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The play action fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Wants to bring it back. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Here comes the offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He's got it on the right. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the counter. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. On the ground with the counter. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Gamecocks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Pulls and fires complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Unloads quickly.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they go back on top.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Play action on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. They're facing a 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The quick out. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Creates a little space. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Might be calling a hot route. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. Oh, what a cut! Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the
turning it on! And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
To the ground. He's got it again. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it.
like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Kansas is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Big J isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over BYU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. The give on the option. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. To the ground with the back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Auburn sends out the punting unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Trying to get outside on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Gamecocks are on the move. Out of the gun to give to the back. There he goes. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just goes right through the wicket, brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Looking to throw on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line. From the red zone, looking for a space. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They just keep firing. Pressure coming. Took a shot as he threw. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The give to the single back. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab on the left. The Gamecocks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Now they'll run the draw. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. This crowd knows when to bring it. They'll give it to him again. Makes a man miss. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Under fire. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime, or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for 2 right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. RPO complete to open the drive. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Give to the running back. Breaks it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they score first here in overtime.
What a day, his 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Almost intercepted, and you just can't put the ball in jeopardy on 1st down in overtime. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Almost had the huge interception there. Man, what a change that would have been. Instead, we're looking at 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The tension, the intensity, the drama, the offense steps to the line on 4th down in overtime. Fires on the move, and they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing the ball game.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there on the field. Guys stepped up, guys delivered, and put you in a position to win. In the end, moving forward, when the game's on the line, you got to be able to close games out.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.